Hello, Taiwan. I'm Wiley Blevins. I want to welcome you to today's events. I wish I could be there with you, but unfortunately, I am trapped here in New York City. I'm so impressed by the way Taiwan has handled the pandemic. It's just amazing to hear the reports coming out of there and how wonderful everything has gone. Unfortunately, it hasn't gone as well here in the United States. So hopefully, someday I will get to join you. For those of you who know who I am, you perhaps have seen me in Taiwan before talking about phonics. I want to talk today a little bit about some other roles that I have been taking on to help the parents and the teachers in Taiwan. One of them is I've been helping Newmark Learning create some resources, select the resources, fine tune them for the parents and teachers in your country. Some early rising readers. These are level readers for beginning readers. They're beautiful books with great stories, great visuals. My heart. But my most important role right now is as editorial director at Ray Craft Books. Ray Craft Books is a new children's trade book imprint. We launched a little over a year ago, and we are primarily focused on publishing books by authors and illustrators from underrepresented communities. And part of my job is to find books from authors and illustrators around the world. And of course, where did I go to first? I went to Taiwan because you have so many amazing creators of children's books. And the first two books I published were books by authors and illustrators in Taiwan that I had the great fortune of meeting. The Orange Horse, which many of you know, is a book that's near and dear to my heart. It is a wonderful story about what it means to be family. And then I was blown away by the art in a tour of Hong Kong and the fact that this is a book you can read from front to back or back to front. And there are these two stories that intersect. The brilliance of Joyce Sun just amazes me. Recently, I published several other books from creators in Taiwan. A Lovely Journey, which was a Bologna Book Fair Ragazzi Award winner. It's Okay, which is this wonderful fold-out book that children are just entranced with. And a couple books that just got starred reviews here in the United States, which is very hard to get. Let's Swap for a Day is a really funny book about a girl and a dog who trade places and everything goes well until it really, really doesn't. And then the book that I am just in love with, Woodpecker Girl, which is based on the true story of a girl with cerebral palsy. Not only is it a beautifully written book, but the art by Heidi Dahl is just breathtaking. And the fact that she incorporated some art by the girl who is the subject of this book makes this book one of the most special books that I've ever seen. So I'm hoping to find even more great books from Taiwanese creators to bring to the United States. I hope you have a really great day. Louds. Today I've selected a very special book to read to you. It's not only one of the most beautiful picture books I've ever read, but it's special because it's based on a true story. The picture book that I'm going to read to you today is called The Woodpecker Girl, and it's about a little girl who has cerebral palsy. Cerebral palsy is a condition that some people are born with or it develops shortly after they are born. It's not contagious, you can't get it, but it does affect your ability to move and can also affect your ability to talk. This particular little girl in the story is in a wheelchair. She can't move very well, but she can move her head and her neck. And she develops this remarkable talent that I would like to share with you. I think she's a little girl that you will be very interested in meeting. And at the end of the reading, I'm going to show you a video where you will actually get to meet her and see her painting a picture that you will see in the book. So let's begin reading The Woodpecker Girl. I am a woodpecker who loves to draw. but I can't hop on branches or fly freely in the sky like a real woodpecker. My brain lacked oxygen when I was born. From that moment on, my body and my brain have worked against each other. When I want to greet someone, my neck swerves back. When I want to talk, I can only make ee-ah sounds. When I want to smile, my face looks angry. I had to start school earlier than other children. I needed to learn how to keep my body in balance and control the turning of my neck. I use my hands and feet to feel the shape and temperature of things. I'm just learning how to talk. These things might be a piece of cake for most people, but for me, they're very difficult. You might wonder how it feels to see other people jumping and playing when I can only stay in one place. I hear people sing. If I could sing, would it be beautiful? All I can do is sit quietly. My little sister chases and plays with our puppy Coco all day. They have such fun together. But I feel sad. I want to play with Coco too, but my wheelchair might roll onto him. Coco loves to put his paws on my knees. I know he wants to cuddle with me, but I can't. I try to accept the way that I am. At first, I had no friends because I got angry so easily trapped in my body. I was angry because no one understood what I was saying. I couldn't exercise, go shopping, or play with my classmates. Mom said that my physical disability didn't mean I couldn't have friends. It all depended on me. Mom was right. So I tried to change. I started talking with my classmates using a computer. Now I have some friends. One of my friends is like a big sister to me. She can do so much. She can play the piano. She can sing. She can bake too. She says that one day she will open a bakery filled with music. It will bring happiness to all of her customers. Can I bring happiness to other people too? I wonder, what can I do? Dad says that I can paint. But how can a girl who can't even hold a pencil paint? How is it possible? My art teacher smiles at me and says, "No problem. I'll figure out a way." The first time I wore the headband with a brush attached, my classmates laughed. They said I looked like a woodpecker. I did look weird. However, my teacher was proud of his invention. He put on the headband and showed me how to paint using it. The headband felt uncomfortable, and it was difficult to control the brush. I had to keep nodding dot by dot to paint the picture I saw in my mind. I admit, I did look like a woodpecker. It was exhausting painting this way, but once I put on the headband, I felt like I was spreading my wings and flying freely in the sky. I wake up at dawn to the sound of the rooster crowing loud and clear. I see the sun rising. The bright and warm light fills me with hope. I follow behind the girls strolling happily in the forest. I eavesdrop on them whispering secrets. I fly over a pond with blooming water lilies and see the fish playfully swimming. I fly over the meadow covered with colorful wildflowers and play hide and seek with the clouds. I listen to the waves sing their songs, sometimes gentle and sometimes rushed. I follow the shining stars and fly home in the starry night, softly saying goodnight to the yellow kitten sleeping on the wall. I love painting. I don't mind that the way I paint is different from others. I love painting. I don't mind painting dot by dot slowly, even when it makes my neck so sore. I love painting. So I will bear it because I am going to be a woodpecker that brings happiness to everyone. So what you see on this page are actual pictures that the little girl in the book painted. And if you look at the bottom, you will see a picture of a yellow cat. If I flip back through the pages, you will notice that the yellow cat is there. In fact, the illustrator of this book, Heidi Dahl, took some of the little girl's actual paintings and folded them into the book, which I think is quite remarkable. The other thing that the illustrator did that I think is so special, you'll see on every 2 pages there's a little bunny rabbit, a little white rabbit. Let's see if we can find the rabbit here. And the rabbit is down here. The rabbit represents the painter, Heidi Dahl, who drew the picture. She wanted to put herself in every picture to show the little girl that she was looking out for her and protecting her. I think this makes this a really special book, but I think what's even more interesting is if you get a chance to meet the little girl on which this book is based. So here is a video.
就好。好，对空白的地方。对对对，哎，好。活动吗？啊？ 另外一个，来，老师问你一下，你这得奖高兴吗？高兴吗？高兴。你是要把告诉你妈妈的？